NBA game here on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets going up against the Washington Wizards at Capital One Arena. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Well, Nikola Jokic has transformed his conditioning. He said, when I first started playing back in Serbia, I couldn't do a push-up. And when I came here, I was probably the worst conditioned player in the league. I lost a lot of weight, and I feel much better. To be honest, I don't run faster, but I can play a lot longer. That's what matters. Brian?
Yeah, it helps for sure. Thanks, Allie. Now, Denver's starting five. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. And for Washington, Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. Here we are late in the season. I got to ask you the age-old question, Clark. Should the focus be on playoff positioning, or should it be on resting your stars?
You know, I don't think it should be either. I think it should be playing your best basketball. And if, in fact, you're in a position where you can buy some rest for your key players and still be sharp, then that's what you do. But it's a delicate balancing act. I would much rather see players rest during practice and play a bit in the games to keep that in-game sharpness is what you want. But each team has to do it the way they feel best.
Now here's Kuzma.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Murray. Shoots over Beal. Here's Jokic. Yep, count it.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Kuzma. Pass to Beal. Now Gafford. Beal outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Their last encounter was in Denver.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
Yeah, it was really simple. I mean, you look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throws.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Kuzma outside. Morris passes to Porzingis. Pass to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
And here's Porter. Gordon on the wing. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Gafford. Kuzma outside. Beal outside. Now Kuzma. 33 points last game. Got a hand on it.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Beal, following the score by Denver. Kuzma finds Morris. Back to Kuzma, fires for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, his court awareness and feel, Jokic is incredible in those areas. I mean, he sees the floor extremely well for a big guy.
Now here's Beal. 20 points for him last game against Sacramento.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Down low. Here's Murray. Here's Jokic. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Jokic never lacking in terms of getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab rebounds.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You look at Washington, and after a subpar season, there have been some questions about the direction of this franchise.
Well, for the Wizards, they really have failed to deliver this year. Even when they do get a little something going, it never just seems to be enough.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
Morris. No good. Good D by Murray. And here's Denver. They're on an 11-2 run. Porter gets the bucket.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Beal. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 4-3. And another miss by Washington. For Denver, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Murray against Kuzma. Murray passes to Jokic. Here's Caldwell Pope. Rebound by the Wizards. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
And Denver has possession. The Wizards making their last shot. Here's Caldwell Pope. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
Avdia, he's checked in for Washington. The free throw drops for Jokic.
You know, one measure of Nikola Jokic's growth as a player is his triple-double tally. I mean, he's already among the NBA career leaders in that category.
And Jokic drops them both. Well, among active players, only LeBron and Westbrook are ahead of Jokic in triple-doubles, Clark.
And B.A. with a lot of runway left in front of him. I mean, the Joker figures to keep climbing up that list. I don't know if he'll catch Russ or the Big O at the top, but he's going to be in the neighborhood.
And Denver's shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Morris against Murray. To the inside. From 9 feet. No good. A bit long that time.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
The offensive rebound. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
And the bucket is good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And here's Denver. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Off target from outside.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Now here's Morris. Here's Kuzma. Up and over Gordon. Porter pulls it in. Here's Caldwell Pope, hounded by Beal. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. Here's Avdia. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Porter. Now here's Jokic, defended by Kuzma. And it's Jokic, that time on the assist by Porter. Jokic has got 8.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Washington calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Washington making some changes. Kispert's checked in for Kuzma. Nunn comes in for Bradley Beal. And Wright subbed in for Morris. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Bryant, he's checked in for Jokic. Brown comes in for Gordon. Jackson, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Smith in for Jamal Murray. Here's Avdia. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Shoots off the step back. Avdia pulls it in. Washington has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Denver in the lead. To the middle. Here's Porter. Deflected. Here's Kispert. Defended by Brown. Outside Nunn. And it's Denver with a rebound. Outside Brown. Inside. Here's Bryant. The shot won't fall. Now Washington takes it the other way. A chance to get a quick injury report. And now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Daniel Gafford's doing. Allie?
Thanks. I got some news from Washington's head athletic trainer. Some stitches needed for the cut, but that's the extent of it. No sign of a concussion, fortunately. And you can't overstate that. They're losing a big puzzle piece here. This is a hole they might struggle to fill in the games ahead. Guys?
Well, and Allie, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. No dice from the high post.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Right outside. Stolen by Bryant. Smith outside. Pass to Brown. Right side Porter. Up top Jackson. Over Nunn. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. And the Nuggets making a change here. Green is checked in. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
Smith outside. Pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
You talk about passing. Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
Right against Smith. Lets it go from 14. And it's in. Off the glass.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Jackson outside. 1:46 left to play in the first. Shot from the wing. Rebound by the Wizards. Avdia's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Wright. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Ooh, stolen by Smith. None against Jackson. Smith outside. And Wright with the defensive effort. Washington trailing. And Avdia with the basket on the assist by Wright. Avdia's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Back to Smith. Down low. Here's Jackson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Kispert. Outside Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. None, no good. Smith against Wright. Smith passes to Jackson. Over none. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kispert in at the 3. That's the group for Washington right now. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. And the Wizards shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Pass to Beal. Here's Kispert. Green covering. Morris against Murray. Here's Kispert. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Green. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Caldwell Pope. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
First free throw is good. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Green. That one's no good. Here's Kispert to the inside. Kuzma finds Beal. Wing shot on the way. That one rolls around and rims out.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Right side Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
Pass to Kispert. Morris outside. Beal outside. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Murray. And the shot goes.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Jamal Murray suffered a terrible knee injury back in April of 2021, tearing his ACL late during that season and missing over a year of basketball as a result.
Nikola Jokic has checked in for Najee. And Murray, no good on that one. Clark, for a guy like Murray, ACL injuries used to be a potential career ender. Not anymore, though.
You're exactly right, B.A. I mean, with the advances in modern medicine and rehabbing from injuries, the way these guys strength train, it really is remarkable that they're able to come back and in many cases be better than they were before after what used to be a career-ending injury, and that's thanks to doctors and physical therapists. The modern medicine change has changed the NBA, elongating careers for sure.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Murray against Morris. Pass to Gordon. Back to Caldwell Pope. And here's Murray. There's the triple. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Boy, I so enjoy watching Jokic play. I mean, really enjoying him tonight, scoring a bunch of points, and his offensive game is just a beautiful thing to behold.
Here's Kispert. Off target from three-point range. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Porter gets the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now here's Beal. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
On the wing, Porter, guarded by Morris. Porter, the pass to Jokic. From deep. Oh, Denver gets it back. Goes back up. Outside Porter. Here's the three. They shoot again. And Gafford with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. Morris against Murray. Shot clock at 6.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've placed an emphasis on beating up that offensive glass, and it's paying off with all of these second chance buckets.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
And he drops the first.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
You know, we've seen Jokic embrace a larger leadership role. He wants to be the guy that leads his team, and that's not just with scoring, it's also with his voice.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. And here's Denver. They're on a 12-3 run. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Murray against Morris. Porter with it. Back to Murray. Plenty of space. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is Murray's game, a shoot-first combo guard who's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
Oh, you better shoot that.
Pass to Morris. Here's Kispert. Puts up a three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And here is Morris, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. They get the rebound. Here's Gafford. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Outside Porter. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. That three's off the mark.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Pass to Gordon. Over Morris. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Morris down low, defended by Murray. Morris can't hit. Denver's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. There's the three. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. You look at Nikola Jokic. What a contribution.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Kuzma. Avdia comes in for Kispert. Nunn's checked in for Beal. And Wright subbed in for Morris. Pass to Avdia. Porter against Porzingis. Here's Wright. Up and in on the layup. Wright's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And the team got excited about that one. Wright felt the contact, but still managed to finish through it.
Outside, Brown. Here's Caldwell Pope. Nunn defends. Back to Porter. The three. The rebound by Nunn. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. 19-point game. They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Well, you know, you've got to really appreciate DeLon Wright's relentless desire to get better. I mean, this guy is constantly trying to hone his craft.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. Smith, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Both shots good from the stripe. Denver has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Jackson outside. Smith outside. With the teardrop. And Gafford with the block. Porter the pass to Jackson.
Come to me, come to me.
Takes a 3.
You got it. Come on.
And they recover it.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
Shot clock at 5. And another shot. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Nunn finds Porzingis. Avdia from outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Brown. Jackson on the wing. Back to Brown. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And the Wizards shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. To the paint. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist by Wright. Gafford's got 5 points.
Nice floor awareness that time from Wright. Spots the gap and then finds the open man.
Pass to Jackson. Outside, Brown. Hits the trifecta. He's got 6.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Washington shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Outside Nunn. Now here's Gafford. A minute 53 left in the first half of basketball. For 3, Smith. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And when Smith is feeling it, he's not going to hesitate when he has the ball. I mean, he really is able to keep the defense off balance and somewhat surprised when he goes up with that shot as quick as he did there.
Now here's Gafford. 5 points in the game. Pass to Wright. 5 on the clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Porter's shot is off.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Wright outside. And they double up Porzingis. Pass to Avdia. Now Nunn. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one for the Nuggets. Najee, he's checked in for Bryant. And Green is subbed in for Porter Jr. And so he hits both. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Now here's Jackson, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Wright. He's got 6. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Nunn. Lays it up and banks it in. Nunn's got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Jackson against Nunn. Jackson can't get it to go.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets leading by 17 at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks a lot, guys. I'm here alongside Coach Malone, and Coach, a strong first half for this team. What was clicking for you?
I love that ball movement, taking care of the ball, and that's something we've been harping on. Make a play for somebody else, and I thought we had many examples of that.
Got to help yourself. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Some incredible work in this one by Nikola Jokic. He had 13 points, 4 assists, and a monster amount of rebounds. It's been quite a night so far for him. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Denver?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Wizards.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the court for Denver, Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing, and it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Beal outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Step back shot. Unable to get that one. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Here's Caldwell Pope. Murray with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Jokic. And Washington has possession. Kuzma outside. Morris passes to Porzingis. Up top, Beal fires high post. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Beal's got his second basket.
The mid-range jumper is a handy tool for Beal. A lot of his shots come from that area. He's got a ton of confidence in it.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Caldwell Pope. Over Beal. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Morris against Murray. Up top, Morris. Beal with it. 5 to shoot. Nails the 16-footer. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, he's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding at forcing the issue. Caldwell Pope is his name.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. He does not get the second one. For Washington, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. It's Beal on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Gafford with the bucket.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Outside Porter. Gordon down low, working on Porzingis. They get it back, and Gordon with the big finish.
And you know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Beal outside. Pass to Kuzma. And here's Morris. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Murray from outside. The rebound by the Wizards. Gafford's got rebound number 7 tonight. Murray against Morris. Takes it inside. And it's rejected.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Outside Porter. Here's Caldwell Pope. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
3-pointer, Beal, and it's Denver with a rebound.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
And the shot goes down. Jokic has got 18 points in the game.
This has been the reoccurring theme of the second half. Inconsistency getting stops.
Pass to Beal. Back to Kuzma. Good work defensively by Gordon.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Aaron Gordon was one of the best scoring years of his career last year based on percentages. He's still a very productive forward in this league.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Caldwell Pope, hounded by Beal. Here's Murray. And Gafford with the block. Morris outside. Pass to Beal. Now here's Gafford. Kuzma outside. Back to Gafford. Now Kuzma to end the drought. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Wizards making a change here. Kispert's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Bryant, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer now. He loves throwing it down.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Man, the leadership Aaron Gordon brings is tremendous, Clark.
Yeah, it sure is, B. I mean, he's been around for a little bit, so he's got some seasoning. He's competed in the slam dunk contest. A lot of hype surrounded him as a younger player, and right now he's a veteran that's poised and mature and does a really good job of mentoring his younger teammates.
Here's Morris. Pass to Kispert. And Porzingis launches it from deep. And again, Washington, no good. For Denver, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Pulls it in from the elbow. Jokic, no good. A difficult situation for Washington. It's Beal on the wing, defended by Gordon. Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. Inside. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 11. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Shot clock at 5. Beal's shot is off.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's Caldwell Pope. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Jokic gets the bucket.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a seventh of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
Here's Beal. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. That doesn't go either for Beal.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And, you know, I like that Gordon is a versatile guy who can play both forward spots. He's a terrific athlete who continues to improve.
Brown, he's checked in for the Nuggets. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
They're shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding the lead late.
Pass to Porzingis. Now Nunn. Here's Kispert. To end the run, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
And he drops the first. The Nuggets making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Hits both from the stripe. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Brown with it. Back to Smith. And there's the lob. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
The Nuggets have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Brown finds Smith. Here's Caldwell Pope. Kispert grabs a miss. Caldwell Pope's gone just 4 for 11 from the field. Pass to Kispert. Here's Avdia to the paint. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. Najee, he's checked in for Denver. Jackson comes in for Caldwell Pope. He's perfect from the line this time.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now here's Smith. Brown passes to Gordon. Over Avdia. Misses off the right iron.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Wright with the bucket.
That's just a good example of Wright taking what the defense gives. I mean, why settle for an outside shot when there's room to work inside?
So it's Denver now, following the bucket by the Wizards. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Nunn. Give him 8. Right outside. Pass to Kispert. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Outside, Brown. And here's Smith.
Watch him.
Gordon with it. give him 8 points now. Count that bucket. Gordon's got 8 here in this quarter.
Defense really working hard to stop Gordon, but he's a skilled big man who knows how to use his body, especially in the paint.
And they pick up 2.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Jackson outside. Pass to Gordon. Brown with it. Smith outside. Brown passes to Jackson. From outside, off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Kispert. Here's Nunn. The rebound by Jackson. To the inside. Gordon uses the glass on the layup. Gordon's got 12.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Pass to Porzingis. Offline with a 3. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now Smith, hounded by Wright. A nice shot by Smith. He's got 5.
Nice to watch Smith get physical on offense. Nothing gets in this guy's way. Plays with a very determined attitude.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Kispert. Nunn against Jackson. Another shot. And the bucket is good from Porzingis in deep. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Here's Jackson. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Nunn, the pass to Wright. Here's Kispert, covered by Smith. Lets it fly. Kispert's shot is good. Kispert's gotten his second bucket. And the Nuggets shooting around 41%. Outside, Brown. Back to Smith. Over Wright. Smith no good. Here's Avdia. He has 6. Wright outside. Here's Porzingis. And the layup is good off the glass. Porzingis has got 8.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long. Too determined as well.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Avdia out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's the group for Washington right now.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Kuzma outside. Here's Beal. Tries again. Avdia, good.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Outside Murray. Porter against Kuzma. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jokic. He shoots it. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Nice D from Gafford. Here's Kuzma. That one no good. And the Nuggets going the other way now. And here's Murray, guarded by Morris. Murray's shot is good.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Back to Morris for three. He buries it from three.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Murray passes to Porter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Kept alive. Jokic. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Morris outside. Porter against Kuzma. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Get on Nico.
Now Jokic. Over Kuzma. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Shot's good. Hit. Shooting one.
And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Morris against Murray. Morris passes to Kuzma. It's Avdia on the wing. Up top, Beal. No one near him. He can't get it to go.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. A big group substitution here for Washington. Gibson's checked in for Gafford. Gill comes in for Avdia. Davis, he's checked in for Beal. And Goodwin is subbed in for Morris. And Denver with a change here too. Bryant, he's checked in for Michael Porter. Good on both. Well, Clark, when you joined the NBA in 1982, there were around 300 players. Nowadays, it's over 500.
Yeah, you know, some would argue that's more opportunities, which is factual, but also others would say it's a little watered down now. But there are more good players, so I think it's basically an expansion of the talent level we see across the world. And the world is where the game is played, and that continues to be demonstrated by the number of international players that continue to make a mark on the NBA. So overall, I think it's a good thing to see the number of players expand at the NBA level.
Here's Kuzma after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. They need this. Green with the defensive effort. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Pass to Jokic. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And it's hammered home by Green.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Davis. Kuzma for 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Bryant's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pass to Goodwin. Back to Kuzma. Gibson with it, covered by Bryant. And Bryant pulls it down. For Denver, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Davis. Up top Gibson. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant.
Gibson is a handful to deal with inside at times. Good at forcing the defense to foul him.
Two.
And he knocks down the first one. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly, fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court. So you have to control your emotions, but the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player.
Lets it fly. Rebound, Washington. Here's Goodwin. Pass to Davis. Gibson down low, covered by Jordan. Gibson, no good. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Check by Davis. Here's Jordan. And that one drops. Jordan's got his first basket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's Goodwin, defended by Murray. Outside Davis. Now here's Kuzma. Here's Goodwin. And he converts the layup.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Green. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Now here's Davis from 11 feet away, and it's Jordan with the rebound. Check by Davis.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Here's Goodwin. Pass to Kuzma. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Here's Murray. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto, and Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with, because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
Nunn's checked in for Kuzma. Najee, he's checked in for Denver. Smith comes in for Green. And Murray drops them both. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Smith outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Green's checked in for Jamal Murray. And so it's Washington with it. Outside Davis. Pass to Nunn. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Now here's Green on the take. And he comes up with a bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Nunn. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
First one falls for him. And so he's able to get one of two. Jeff Green entered the NBA in 2008 as a small forward, Clark.
Yeah, and you know, as the game has changed, B.A., so has Green's position. You know, he mostly played the 4, sometimes he's a 5, but really what makes him valuable is his versatility, his toughness, and that's allowed him to have a long career, and he knows how to battle bigger guys and help his team.
Washington with the ball after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. And here's Smith. Plenty of exciting rookie talent in the 2022 class, including a few breakouts, Clark. What are your thoughts on this class overall?
Well, B.A., I agree with you. I mean, a lot of talent. They're an awful lot of fun to watch. I'm sure you would agree. I mean, a very talented class. What strikes me is how prepared some of these guys were to step in and contribute to winning.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. Back to Smith. Pass to Green. Washington with a rebound. Nunn's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Davis. Here's Goodwin. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. Fires the 3, and Davis gets it to go on the assist from Nunn. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Green. Smith outside. Clock at 6. Here's Najee. Pulls it from the top of the key. Offensive rebound.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nuggets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
And they're up 2-0 in this season's series, a chance to go 3 for 3 against the Wizards.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Nikola Jokic.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Now here's Smith. Second chance shot, and Jordan lays it up and in.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Goodwin, following the score by Denver. Pass to Gibson. The three ball. Doesn't go for him. Smith outside. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Nikola, you really asserted your impact right from the opening tip. What was the key to your success tonight?
I mean, it's not just me, it's of course my teammates. I think we opened the game really good in the first quarter, and we just continued to play aggressive, and that's how we won the game.
Always giving credit to his teammates, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.